I have an overpriced listing. What do I do now? Service the heck out of it, right? The number one complaint given to realtors is lack of communication, AKA, I don't know what my realtor's doing. All right, what do I do with an overpriced listing? This video, my name is Michael Perna, CEO of the Perna Group with Keller Williams Realty. If you are out of Michigan and you have anybody thinking about purchasing, selling, leasing, investing, whatever, transacting in any way, shape, or form inside of Michigan, please don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot me a text anytime at 248-714-0980 or michaelperna@kw.com. We would be honored to service your referrals, your friends, your family. And if we're not in the right area, we have connections everywhere across Michigan, so you don't have to go looking for a great agent. We'll make sure to connect you. If you are in Southeast Michigan and Ann Arbor, and you'd love to peek under the hood, jump onto one of our huddles, one of our team meetings, if you'd like to have a confidential conversation, don't hesitate again to reach out, call, text, email, 248-714-0980, anytime, day or night. And again, we will keep it confidential. On with the show. I have an overpriced listing. What do I do next? One, as soon as I walk out of that door, I'm going to make sure to thank that seller, right? Thank them for allowing me to be their real estate provider, the real estate provider of choice. What that looks like is a video text. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. I'm literally going to do this while I'm in the driveway. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, thank you so much for the trust of your home sale. I look forward to the day that we're sitting at the closing table together. And we've got you moved on to the next stage of your life to get you to wherever their motivation is. The school district you want to be in, downsize to move next to the grandkids, upsize to because they've got a baby on the way, whatever that looks like, right? We would definitely want to thank them, and video is much more powerful than a text or a call. Second, once we start marketing this property, the number one thing we can do is tell them what we're going to do it, and then tell them that we did it. Next up, Mr. Seller, we're going on the MLS. And when that happens, I'm going to call you and ask you to review the MLS. Put it on the MLS. Send it to them. Call them. Hey guys, we're on the MLS. Can we review this together to make sure I've got everything 100% accurate? You're the person that's lived in this home. You know it far better than I ever will. Great. The Facebook posts, right? The coming soon, the just listed, the open house, blah, blah, blah. We want to send those continually to the sellers. So what that looks like with my group is with my agents, with our listing coordinator, my agent's clients literally gets 1 to 3 emails a day for the first 14 to 18 days of a listing. This is what we're gonna do, this is what we did. This is what we're gonna do, this is what we did. This is what we're gonna do, this is what we did. Because the last thing I want is when I'm going on later to say, hey guys, we really need to take a look at this because the market isn't there for this value. I don't want them to have any sort of ability to come back and say, hey, you're not doing your job because we can't see it. 99% of the time, the agent is actually doing their job. They're good agents. They're just not saying, look at what we did, look at what we did, look at what we did, look at the marketing results, blah, 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 right? That's where things are starting to fall apart, right? So number 2, make sure that they know and see every bit of marketing that's done, okay? Including all the Zillow views and everything. 3, we're gonna wanna set them up on a weekly update for properties that are like theirs. So whenever there's a new listing, a price reduction, a pending, or a closed sale, they're getting alerted so they can look at the data themselves. They can look at that home themselves and determine for themselves and begin to determine, oh gosh, this one had the finished walkout basement. We have an unfinished non-walkout. This one has a 3-car garage. We have a 2-car garage. This one's 400 square feet bigger than ours, right? In addition to that, showing time's next. Number 3, has great data around showings themselves. So you can go down to zip code, you can go to city, you can go pretty micro with it and pull out the areas and then have it broken up by price range and time. So if you've got somebody at 400 and let's say 375 to 425, there were 3 showings, but at 375 to 350, there were 19 showings. That's where the buyers are right now for this market. You can literally show them, hey guys, we had 3 opportunities at this price, but none of them bid. But there were 19 opportunities at this price. And if we look at the sales, 4 of them bought homes, right? Essentially, we're helping our competitors to sell, right? Now, if you did the job properly per video 1, you've got an appointment coming up about 21 days in to sit down and actually go through all of this data with them, which is great, Last thing, we definitely want to go back and rekey to motivation on that appointment. So on that appointment, we say to them, all right, guys, here's the deal. Homes do not sell for one of three reasons. Marketing. Do you feel that I've marketed the home, having gotten an email every single day from me on new marketing? Yes. Okay, great. Condition. Your home's in great condition. If it is in great condition, then you just tell them, honestly. Give them a little bit of a sense of pride of ownership. Your home's in great condition, guys, and you can't flip your own home. Any dollars put into it may raise the sales price a little bit, but be honest with the seller. The higher the sales price, the harder it is going to be to get that appraisal to come out at that value. And the higher we need that appraisal and the less likely it comes in, and the bigger the gap between appraised value and market value, the more money that buyer is going to have to come up with to bridge the gap, which means fewer and fewer and fewer buyers at our disposal. So yeah, we could definitely flip a kitchen for $40,000 to get $10,000 more, but it doesn't make a lot of sense on your home. Just being honest, being candid. Third, so that leaves price. Knowing that, hey, we're getting your home out in front of thousands of people, knowing that you've got a great condition, and knowing that the price is we're being told by the market the price is not right, where do you feel we should do the price improvement to? Shut up. Half the time, they'll give you a number somewhere between where you want to go and where they are. Okay, that kind of sucks, but that's okay, take it. The other half of the time, they may give you a bigger number. Like I've literally sat in front of a seller thinking, man, if I could just get them down $25,000, that'd be great. And they come up and they say, Mike, we want to move the price $40,000. Awesome, awesome. What that actually means is I'm going to get more money for the seller or better terms or be able to negotiate inspection issues later, because at $40,000 on that move with that specific example, I did get 3 offers. I did push the price back up. I did get free occupancy. I did get all kinds of cool things that saved the sellers tens of thousands of dollars, and I was able to negotiate off a roof redo. That's a $13,000 thing right there for that house, right? When you have 3 offers, you're coming from a position of strength on negotiation. When you have 1 offer, you're kind of on equal footing, and we'll talk about that at a different point on a different video. So guys, again, we want to make sure that we're calling weekly, servicing at a high level. Make sure that every single day they're getting any marketing or any data trends that are happening, including being set up on an alert for all of their competitors. If we did our job properly at the appointment and we did not get built-in price reductions, then at the bare minimum, we got to sit down 21 days in with that seller to go over all of these things. And then we go through the 3 things with them. Marketing, check that box, right? Condition, check that box. So there's 1 box left unchecked, causing your home not to sell. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful. I'd love to dive deep and unpack any of this stuff with anybody, because I only have a couple of minutes on a video to do this, and this is actually a really long training. Feel free to reach out, anybody, anytime, any agent, anywhere, 248-714-0980. Thank you again, and make it a great day.